Neoprime glittered. Its towers reached for the stars, shimmering with the light of 1,000 suns. The city was a marvel of modern engineering, a beacon of hope and progress in the vast emptiness of space, a beacon of human ingenuity nestled amongst the asteroids. Neoprime stood as a testament to what humanity could achieve when pushed to the brink. It was a city built from the remnants of a shattered Earth, a symbol of our resilience and determination, a testament to our survival after Earth's fall. When Earth could no longer sustain us, we looked to the stars. We found new homes in the most unlikely of places, and Neoprime was the crown jewel of our efforts. It was a melting pot of species, a testament to the uneasy peace brokered by the Galactic Peace Corps. Here, humans and aliens coexisted, their differences set aside in the name of progress and survival. The city thrived on this diversity, each species bringing their unique strengths and cultures to the table.
I, Captain Aria Solis, was one of its protectors. My duty was to maintain the fragile peace and ensure the safety of all who called Neoprime home. It was a responsibility I did not take lightly. I swore an oath to uphold justice. In a city as vast and complex as Neoprime, justice was a delicate balance. It required vigilance, strength, and a deep understanding of the myriad cultures that intertwined within its borders. An oath to safeguard humanity. But it wasn't just humanity I was protecting. It was every sentient being that had found refuge in Neoprime. Each life was precious, and each day brought new challenges and threats.
The year was 2247. Humanity had come a long way since the days of Earth. We had faced countless trials and tribulations, but we had emerged stronger and more united than ever before. The Milky Way galaxy was no longer a dream, but our reality. We had spread our wings and taken flight, colonizing planets and moons, and establishing thriving communities in the most inhospitable of environments. Humanity had colonized numerous star systems. Each new colony was a testament to our ingenuity and adaptability. We had learned to harness the resources of the cosmos, turning barren rocks into bustling hubs of activity. We had encountered other sentient species, some friendly, some not. These encounters had shaped our understanding of the universe and our place within it. We had forged alliances and faced conflicts, each experience adding to the rich tapestry of our history, but we persevered. We built a new home for ourselves among the stars. Our cities were marvels of engineering, designed to withstand the harshest conditions and provide a safe haven for all who sought refuge.
My beat was Neoprime. It was a city like no other, a place where dreams and reality intertwined. Every day brought new challenges and opportunities, and it was my job to navigate this complex landscape, the heart of this new frontier. Neoprime was alive with activity, its streets bustling with life and commerce. It was a place where anything was possible, and where the future was being forged with every passing moment. A city carved into a colossal asteroid, bustling with life and commerce. Its markets were filled with goods from across the galaxy, and its people were a vibrant mix of cultures and backgrounds. It was a place of endless possibilities, but also of hidden dangers. It was a dangerous place, but beneath its gleaming exterior, danger lurked. The shadows hid secrets, and the city's underbelly was a maze of intrigue and peril. It was my job to keep the peace, to ensure that Neoprime remained a safe haven for all, and I was about to stumble headfirst into it. Today was no different. The city was always on the brink of chaos, and it was my duty to stand as a bulwark against the tide. At least, that's what I thought. Little did I know the galaxy had other plans. The events that were about to unfold would test my resolve and challenge everything I thought I knew about Neoprime and my place within it.
My console buzzed. A distress call. It crackled through the comms, static interfering with the urgency in the voice.
This is Freighter, under attack. Coordinates, please.
The voice, human, choked off, then silence.
Eon, I barked, my voice tight with concern. Trace that signal immediately.
Tracing signal originating from Sector Gamma 7, edge of the Kepler belt.
Sector Gamma 7, notorious for pirate activity and worse.
Ready the ship, Eon. We're heading out.
I didn't need to elaborate. Eon knew. We both did. This wasn't a simple distress call. It was a whisper from the void, beckoning us into the unknown. The ship shuddered as we broke atmosphere, leaving the dazzling lights of Neoprime behind. Ahead lay only the vast emptiness of space, speckled with the distant glow of stars. And somewhere out there, someone desperately needed our help. The freighter was a mangled wreck, drifting silently in the void. It was a haunting sight. A once mighty vessel now reduced to a ghostly hulk, floating aimlessly in the vast expanse of space. The silence was deafening, a stark reminder of the void's unforgiving nature. Its hull was ripped open, exposing its innards like a gutted beast. The damage was catastrophic, as if some monstrous force had torn through it with reckless abandon. Wires and metal fragments hung loosely, swaying gently in the zero-gravity environment.
No life signs. The ship was eerily empty, devoid of any signs of life or movement. It was as if the crew had simply vanished into thin air, leaving behind only the cold, lifeless shell of their vessel.
Eon wasn't programmed to feel, was he? Yet there was something in his voice, a subtle hint of unease that I couldn't quite place. It was almost as if he sensed the gravity of the situation, the ominous presence that lingered in the air. As I surveyed the carnage, a glint caught my eye. It was a faint, almost imperceptible shimmer amidst the debris, but it stood out against the backdrop of destruction. A glint that didn't belong. It was out of place, an anomaly in the chaos. My curiosity was piqued, and I felt an inexplicable urge to investigate further. It was emanating from the freighter's shattered cargo hold. The light was faint, but steady. A beacon in the darkness. It seemed to pulse with a life of its own, drawing me closer with each passing moment.
Eon, scan that. My voice was steady, but my heart raced with anticipation. What could it be? A piece of advanced technology? A hidden treasure? Or something far more sinister?
Scanning? Detecting an energy signature? Unknown origin? Eon's response was immediate, his tone clinical and precise. Yet there was an underlying tension, a sense of urgency that mirrored my own.
Eon's usually calm voice flickered with a hint of something akin to apprehension. It was subtle, almost imperceptible, but it was there. A sign that even he, with all his advanced programming, was not immune to the unknown. I cautiously made my way through the wreckage, my hand hovering over my energy blade. The air was thick with tension, every creak and groan of the ship amplifying my unease. I had to be prepared for anything. The closer I got, the stronger the energy signature became. It was almost overwhelming, a powerful force that seemed to resonate through the very fabric of the ship. I could feel it in my bones, a deep thrumming vibration that set my nerves on edge. And then I saw it, an alien craft. It was unlike anything I'd ever encountered, a sleek black vessel that seemed to absorb the light around it. It was both beautiful and terrifying, a testament to the unknown wonders and dangers of the universe. Sleek, black, pulsating with an eerie green light. The glow was hypnotic, drawing me in with its otherworldly allure. It was a sight to behold, a marvel of alien engineering that defied comprehension. It was unlike anything I'd ever seen. It was beautiful. It was terrifying. The sheer scale of it was awe-inspiring, a reminder of how small and insignificant we truly are in the grand scheme of the cosmos. As I reached out to touch it, a sharp metallic clang echoed through the freighter. The sound was jarring, a sudden intrusion that shattered the silence and sent a chill down my spine. The air shimmered, and a group of figures materialized from thin air. They appeared out of nowhere, their forms coalescing into solid shapes with an almost ethereal grace. They were tall, clad in dark armor, their faces hidden behind grotesque masks, and they were armed. Their presence was imposing, a silent threat that spoke volumes. They moved with a purpose, their eyes fixed on me with an intensity that was unnerving.
Captain Aria Solis, I presume. We've been expecting you. The voice was calm, almost polite, but there was an underlying menace that couldn't be ignored. They knew who I was, and they had been waiting for me. The price of curiosity, it seemed, was about to be paid in full.
They were fast, efficient. They overwhelmed me before I could even react. A swift strike to the back of my neck, and everything went dark. It was as if they had rehearsed this moment 1,000 times, each movement precise and calculated. I had faced many foes before, but none like this. The darkness that enveloped me was cold and unforgiving, a stark contrast to the adrenaline that had been coursing through my veins just moments before. The next time I opened my eyes, pain lanced through my skull. I was restrained, my vision blurry. The room around me was dimly lit, shadows dancing on the walls as if mocking my predicament. My hands were bound tightly, the restraints digging into my wrists with every slight movement. I tried to focus, to gather my thoughts, but the pain was relentless, clouding my mind.
Ah, Captain Solis, you're awake. The voice was smooth, almost soothing, but there was an underlying menace that sent chills down my spine. It was a voice that promised pain and suffering, a voice that reveled in the power it held over me.
Who are you? My voice was hoarse, barely more than a whisper. I needed answers, but more than that, I needed to buy time. Time to think, time to plan, time to escape.
We are the Void Syndicate, and you, my dear Captain, have something we desperately need. The name sent a jolt of recognition through me. The Void Syndicate was a shadowy organization whispered about in the darkest corners of the galaxy. They were ruthless, their motives shrouded in mystery, and now they had me.
He circled me, his eyes visible through the mask slits gleaming with a predatory light. There was a hunger in those eyes, a desire that went beyond mere possession. It was as if he saw me not as a person, but as a prize, a trophy to be claimed.
The Eon Shard, the key to unlocking the secrets of the alien craft you so foolishly stumbled upon. His words dripped with contempt, but there was also a hint of admiration. The Eon Shard was a powerful artifact, its origins lost to time. It was said to hold the secrets of an ancient civilization, secrets that could change the course of history.
He leaned in close, his breath cold on my face. I could see the intricate designs on his mask, each line and curve telling a story of its own. His proximity was suffocating, his presence overwhelming. I could feel his breath, icy and deliberate, as if he was savoring the moment.
Hand it over and this can all be over quickly. His hand was outstretched, waiting, demanding. There was no room for negotiation, no room for mercy. He wanted the Eon Shard, and he would stop at nothing to get it.
Eon. The name slipped from my lips before I could stop it. Eon was more than just a name. It was a beacon of hope, a symbol of resistance. If Eon was involved, there was still a chance, a glimmer of hope in the darkness.
Don't worry, Captain. I've been transmitting our coordinates to someone who can help. The voice was calm, reassuring. It was a lifeline, a promise of rescue. Whoever this person was, they were my only hope.
The masked figure stiffened. There was a moment of hesitation, a flicker of doubt. It was a small victory, but a victory nonetheless. It meant that they were not invincible, that they could be outsmarted, outmaneuvered.
What? Impossible. You were supposed to be deactivated. The shock in his voice was palpable. It was a crack in his armor, a sign that things were not going according to plan. It was the opening I needed.
A surge of energy coursed through my restraints, melting them away. I scrambled back, my hand instinctively reaching for my energy blade. The blade hummed to life, its glow illuminating the room. It was a weapon, but it was also a symbol of defiance, a declaration that I would not go down without a fight.
It seems your little plan has hit a snag. My voice was steady, confident. I could see the uncertainty in his eyes, the realization that he had underestimated me. It was a small victory, but it was enough. The battle was far from over, but for the first time, I felt like I had a fighting chance.